Yeah, usually if you go here first, you can actually get Halsin as a temporary companion and also use his help to kill the others. But well, who needs that when you're as strong as we are? Where's... If you're adventuring in illicit places, you usually have cash and the levels. I mean, you actually need to have like a cleric in your party, and I don't know. I think Resurrection is like a level 7 spell, and you need a lot of high-level cleric and a lot of money. I don't know. The games I played in, we didn't have access to that power, even when encountering Mindflayers. Anyway. Resurrection would probably work, it's much cheaper. Then True Resurrection. True, but still level 7 spell. I think as long as you have something of the body, Resurrection is enough. If I remember correctly. Ooh. Oh. I was just like, ooh, equipment chests. But yeah, it's boring. Nothing too cool to it, it's just like the prison here. So there's nothing in it, because we are not in prison. Okay, let's break into the prison from the outside
We
in.
can keep going a little longer now.
The unusual route. But I mean, Alistair, how expensive is Resurrection? Like a level 7 spell? 10,000 or something? Oh boy, they also really had fun desecrating all the altars. Ooh, and there's also spider cocoon stuff here. And a dead elf who... Oh gosh, I guess he tried to escape and didn't make it. Poor guy.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole.
That's
A failed
also...
escape,
I'm quite sure that's also new and wasn't in there when I first streamed the game. Okay. 1000 gold pieces for Resurrection is actually at a level where you can like cast level 7 spells. Fair, you do have access to that. And an hour to cast. It cures all non-magical diseases and poisons, but it doesn't neutralize magic disease cures. But it doesn't neutralize magical disease curses. The casters also taxed, and they can't cast another spell until they finish a long rest. Ooh. Also, body can't be older than 100 years. If you're adventuring without a cleric, it's on you. I mean, I would say you need to adapt as the DM. If no one wants to play a cleric, you shouldn't punish your players for it. Anyway, inspect the body.
It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe.
But coming back to the original issue, I think there are otherwise not really official ways to cure, like, a tadpole, right? Pull the body free. Gosh, suffocating while trying to escape the prison.
The body comes
Ew.
loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
I mean, sounds fun, but... yeah. We are not trapped here. Come on, dear unlucky
The
elf.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you end up here?
Heading to Baldur's Gate. Didn't hear. Goblin patrol.
Oh, poor guy. Why is there a heart on one of your shoes? I didn't even see that.
My son Garland did it. If I ever missed him, could look down and remember him.
Aww. That's so sad. How did you get trapped in the tunnel?
Digging too quickly. Felt tunnel collapsing. Kept going. Better dead than warg meat.
Yeah, probably, unfortunately. Were you the only prisoner here?
Goblins took my friends. Cut them up. For the wargs. For meat.
Yeah, the body parts we saw. Who are you?
Taglin. Carpenter. Father of 2.
Poor guy.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Poor
Let's
guy.
see what this does.
Ooh, did I just see smoke powder? Smoke powder bomb. Here we go. I mean, you never know. Might come in handy.
Let's have a look.
The only safe way I know is to polymorph into a non-compatible creature so it can't transform. I'm in general not sure what happens to a tadpole when you polymorph. Is it treated as like equipment? Is it just like morphing into your new form and going to return once you like morph back? Because if it doesn't, the thing is like if I polymorph into something which is like, if I polymorph into something way smaller, is it just like, I don't know what happens. Is it just staying at the same position? Is it staying at the same position relative to you? So if you turn into a gnome, it also gets like smaller or moves in your head while you transform? I don't know. Sounds like a complicated question. Hey, another key we're not going to use. Gnomes are compatible. You're not getting my question, Alistair. The thing is, imagine, let's take Lavender. Imagine Lavender having a tadpole. Now, if he uses polymorph to transform, and transforms into a gnome, for example, he gets like much smaller, so his physique is shifting, he's getting smaller. Is the tadpole just going to be like pulled along? So is gnome Lavender also still like tadpoled? Because I mean, his body is completely changing. Or what happens with the tadpole during polymorph? You know? Like position-wise, size-wise, location-wise. I think that's in general a question I wouldn't know how to answer. What happens with like attached creatures, attached whatever? The tadpole is small enough that it wouldn't really be affected by the size change. Your best bet is to transform into something that doesn't have a brain, so it doesn't have anything to latch onto. So you would say it would kind of just be like dragged down. Because I mean, in the end, you're just like, once your transformation is finished, which goes like instantly, you're way smaller. Because I mean, it could also just like lag. So you're like big, have here your tadpole, and then you're small, and your tadpole just like plummets down. I don't know. I would have to read the spell description and stuff like that. There are probably people thinking about that on Reddit. That wouldn't really be affected by the side chains. Your best... yeah. The spell closes all mortal wounds and restores any missing body parts, so we can resurrect from a single finger. Yeah, you just need for resurrection if you don't have anything left of the body. Basically, you can sneak someone somewhere with resurrection. True, but you get quite the debuff from being resurrected also. True, but I always thought the tadpole were actually connected to the brain, not just swimming around. I'm just wondering in general what happens to like another living creature. Because like a way more mundane example would be, I mean, do you also transform your clothes, for example? What happens if you're wearing a cloak and in one of the pockets you have a bug, a cat, whatever? What happens if you like shapeshift then? Or I don't know. I mean, that's not connected to your body. Alright, have a good night, Malachan, and a very nice rest of the week. Hope to see you on the weekend. Alright. And I hope you get some good sleep. I can feel you, I'm also getting sleepy. And I think we're also not playing like too much anymore. At least for today. Oh wait. Hi, I didn't see you.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I love how Astarion is always up for a fight. Do we wanna conserve some of our spell slots, or should we just like long rest after this?
This feels good.
Let's long rest after this. You know what? No need to drag it. Nice. Oh hey, we can talk to you. Torture Spike.
Gotta focus.
Okay, Shadowheart, what do we do with you? Maybe Scorching Ray, but I can't hit you. Wow, I can't hit anyone. I hate this position. Okay. It still sucks. Let's try to finish off the lookout. Come on. Nice. So, Gribbo. What are you gonna do? It's just you against the four of us.
Can't even catch my breath.
Here we go.
Use your illicit potential.
Excuse me, Dream Visitor. I don't know how. God, funk. Wow. Neat. I think now I use my illicit potential.
Slug my guts through this hell.
I like the people thinking, let's use magic missile to kill the tadpole. But I mean, you still need to see it, right? For magic missile to work. You don't need a path. But you have to know where your enemy is, right? You just need like a direct path.
I need to rest. The sunset
I mean, it's
can't
inside
comfort me
you.
enough.
Ah, you also write that. The problem, magic missile needs line of sight. Yep. Backseating Dream Visitor. How rude, right? I also like that Abjurak is just like walking around here. Like, not my circus, not my monkeys. Hey, let's talk to the Torturer. Tadpole rules. While infested, the creature takes 16, so 3d10
The
psychic
corpse
damage at the
regards
start of
you
each of its turns.
lifelessly.
Oh, so you actually quite quickly die, just damage-wise. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself after it succeeds on 3 of these saves. That's rough. How many things in D&D actually need, like, multiple saves? If the creature is targeted by magic that ends a curse or restores 40 hit points or more, the tadpole infesting the creature are killed instantly, ending the effect on the creature. Seems like you can cure it. I mean, seems like just remove curse works, which is a level 3 spell. That actually seems like way less of a threat than I expected it to be. What do we ask the guy? Tell me about your life. You know what? Tell me about your life.
Crush, smash, burn, whip, scream. Give pain, get answer.
Sounds like a good life. In the eyes of a Dark Urge character. What was your purpose? I mean, torturing people. Nah, let's not ask that. Are there any valuables hidden nearby?
Bushes outside. Kids were playing.
creatures can be infested by tadpoles, only humanoids can be changed. How long does it take for the Ceramorphosis to work then? And does it also work like on a dead body? Because I mean, if you take like 3d10 psychic damage at the start of each of your turns, you're going to be dead, even if you're like a level 20 character. Tell me about the Absolute.
Speaks through true souls. Scour the land. Find weapon.
Really need to find out what this artifact can do as a weapon. Where are you from?
Born here. Stay here.
Also curious that we can basically ask like a random goblin so many questions, right? Who were you in life?
Bruiser Chief. Beat drum / sword. Flame smoke.
The corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions.
Well, torture through and through. Anything interesting? It's okay. Everyone is dead. Except Baldur.
Let's see.
Guy still here? Where did he go? Oh, and we didn't even loot God. Another Mindflayer parasite. Absolute Talisman. If the wearer bears the Absolute Bronze, they have advantage on death saving throws, and you can also cast 8. And we get the Absolute Warboard, which is a shield. Ooh, +1 to saving throws, and allows us to cast Heroism. That actually seems kind of nice. Let's keep it. Let's steal it. And we have a rancid node. Let's have a read. That slobberjot druid who was nosing around ain't just some tomb-running adventurer type. Calls himself Halsin, ugly name for an ugly bastard. I had a little word or two with him before the lashes put his hairy ass in the pants. Said he thinks there's something rotten inside us. Said me. Reckons he can help me get rid of the rot. I told him we don't need any help from nobody. Never did. And especially not now the Absolute's taking a shine to us. I say there'll be something rotten inside him soon enough. There's a lot of rancid meat down in the pens, and when we cut him open, I make sure he stays alive long enough for the maggots to make a nest of him. What a charming old crone. I think we killed her, didn't we?
The corpse seems willing.
Yep. I think Astarion also knows Speak of Dead now, right? Yep.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Transformation begins 1 hour after infection. That's also way faster than in BG3. Can't find anything about Ceramorphosis on the dead. But I mean, I guess... The thing is, it sounds almost impossible that that actually happens if it can't happen on the dead. Because I mean, 1 turn is 6 seconds. So during 1 minute, it would take, just being infested, 30 d10 psychic damage. During an hour, it would take 1,800 d10 psychic damage. No one can survive that. So I think you just die, and then you start to transform. Like, at least mechanically. Damn, you're pretty much dead. Because also the thing is, sure, you can heal, but if you heal like more than 40 hit points, you lose the stuff, right? But it needs to be 40 hit points or more in one go. But still. What happened to you? Oh, boo-hoo. Trying to murder me. What was your purpose here?
Absolute. Who is dead?
Where do you keep your valuables? Not for much longer, though. Who is the Absolute?
Everything. Everyone.
You really revere her. Where are you from?
My mother's swollen gut.
I think usually people
The
answer
spell's power
of place and
wanes.
not that, but
You
hey.
can ask no more questions.
Oh well.
What to do?
Oh. I mean, we can still steal a little around here.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh hey, we also have a goblin here. Let's talk to the goblin first. Also really love that the spiders are still around. And then we can go here into the priestess quarters. It's also kind of funny that it's considered like a crime, like no one's alive anymore. Who's going to say something about it? If you do a crime and no one's there, is it still a crime? Perception? Ah, it's a trap door. Creatures unacceptable for Ceremorphosis. Those include centaurs, Darrow, Dwega, dwarves. Curious that it's also just common dwarves. Giants, halflings, and Kuotoa. Weird that dwarves are immune to kinda just not the same. And also halflings, right? I mean, with like Darrow, Dwega, I would have expected, since, if I'm not mistaken, I think like both, like Darrow are kind of like an artificial species, like created by the Mindflayers, and Dwega are just like really, I think they were also enslaved for a long time by Mindflayers, so kind of would have expected that that's kind of like the result of that they were kind of trained for like a different purpose by the Mindflayers. And I mean, centaurs and giants just, or Kuotoa are just like really different, but halflings and dwarves? Hey dude.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Magloviet.
You
At least
know
one faithful person.
Magloviet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to
You
interrupt
pray
my
to someone who
praise.
sees you as a slave.
Scared of a real god? You're as goomless as the rest of them.
Oh hey, my dear god, you see us as slaves. Yay. I'm gormless. I'm not the one behind bars.
They'll turn on you soon enough. Then you'll be wishing you was in a cage. You'll end up being supper for the spiders or the wargs.
Spiders in background. See? You just saw the leg here. There. See the spiders? They're chill with me. Spiders and wargs are nothing. I can handle myself.
If you had half a brain, you wouldn't be mucking around in here at all. They've all gone balmy. Had their heads turned from the old ways by some upstart god.
Ooh. We actually do get like dialogue options for being branded. That's kind of cool. And you know, Lavender reveals his brand with a smile.
Could tell you were as balmy as the rest of them as soon as I clapped eyes on ya. Bollocks to your absolute, and bollocks to you and all.
Should we just leave him there? I mean, I guess if we let him out, the spiders are just going to eat him. Then again, if he's staying there, he's going to starve. What's worse? I would say it's worse to starve than being eaten by a spider. Personally, I would prefer that one. Here we go, some guidance. And maybe he talks a little bit more. I don't really remember much. Do we have the key? We have the key. Hey dude. Yeah, well. Okay. Nicer than getting... than starving?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Let's see if the other one says something else.
You are safe. We will not bite one another.
Oh. Maybe that's all I needed to hear a spider say. You're safe. Hey, we have another tadpole. Per stakes. Invest a creature with power that heals it when it attacks, but also makes it vulnerable to all damage. Ew. The stage fright sounds kind of cool. You know what? But the psionic overload costs an action to activate. That kind of sucks. Displays. I think getting displays is also kind of fun. Of course, as a paladin, we can shove people. Please refrain from consuming the forbidden tic tacs, tadpoles. Oh god, I don't even... I mean, what are we even doing with them? Are we just putting them to our eyes? Are we eating them? Rapidity drain is insane. It is. Once per I just like scanned it and wasn't too impressed. Once per turn, when you make an attack roll, the attack reduces the target's corresponding ability by 1. Okay. The reduced ability score can't be decreased lower than 1. The ability that is reduced is the same as the one used to make the attack roll. Oh, you don't have to activate it. It works every turn. That really is cool. That really is cool. I have to agree, Alistair. I underestimated that. Yeah. Here we go. Such a lovely game. I got the firearms of Paladin Smite is powerful too. Oh yes, I mean, I already used that. It is really insane. Smiting on a high level, chef's kiss.